game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome everyone to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy Midshipmen, as we'll see a squad from the American, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Navy Midshipmen. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Blue Hens will kick it off to get us underway. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The midshipman offense is on the field to start this game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. On the option. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Looking to pass. It's Woodson. Throws to the back. Makes the grab. It's Hodges. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. They'll run the toss. Inside the 40. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Now on the counter. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. Past the first down marker and still running. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Here comes the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. The option look. Quick toss. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Blue Hens offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's not where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job on the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
And Navy will go back on the attack. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Gets the back moving. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Navy now facing third and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Woodson. Got his man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Run it with the fullback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy!
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put 2 hands on the football, lower his shoulder. Second and goal. You don't need third and goal, thanks to the big fella.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. FIU handled its business today, and given what this week was like in Miami, that is saying something. This is a focused group, and it's reflected in that final score. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Leaves it with the back. Creates a little room. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. The give. Shakes off the defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Option look. It's Woodson. And he probably should have just handed that one off. He is snowed under in the backfield. Navy needs to come up with a big play on third and long. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking for a crease to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Brown wants to pass. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. We reach the break, and Navy holds the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. And here comes the Navy offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Hodges. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. On the option. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll give it to the back. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Brown will throw it. Makes the catch.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Got his man on the outside. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He spins that thing down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Pick up of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. And the Blue Hens are in the hurry-up. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. The Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the ground, it's Hodges. Across the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. The midshipmen could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Just feeds the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. It's Hodges. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. It's complete on the right side. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab deep. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time. Spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Woodson. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
Touchdown, midshipmen! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And man, the defense really needed to stop them. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it has gone final in that fascinating Pac-12 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Colorado State came through with a lunch pail hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that the Rams won, it's more how they won.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Zings it complete to the right.
Pac-12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Got it behind the line. It's Kelly.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Pocket breaking down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Just Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Brown wants to pass. He's taking the shot. And he's got it inside the 25. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Annapolis. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Navy Marine Corps Memorial.
Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Got a man, it's Kelly.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO feed. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Blue Hens want to pick up the tempo. Give to the back. Makes a man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Brown will throw it. Setting up the screen. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Blue Hens have this offense rolling.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Gets it out quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Blue Hens really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Gives it on the option. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here, breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty marker right at the line of scrimmage, and this may go against the defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100% zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. He'll keep it himself. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. He'll ride his man on the option. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Touch pass on the run. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's complete. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
They punted away on 4th down. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff to the fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Fullback's got it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Woodson. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he's got a chance.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the 1st down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. And And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Leaves it with the back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. The Blue Hens headed quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to find another play. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Kelly. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, looking to pass. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And Navy will go back on the attack. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive. There he goes! Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Woodson. Catch in the middle, it's Valdez. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. And it's right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on. And you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The hand to the running back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left.
Timeout, Delaware.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Kelly. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. And the Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10.
Timeout, Delaware.
He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Pickup of 5. second down coming up.
Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.